Is America demoralized? My name is Patrick Rooney with oldschoolus.com. The answer to that question, of course, is yes. We are demoralized. We have been whatever morality we have as Americans is being sucked out of us, has been sucked out of us. And that's why we're in the position we're in today. I was at a kid's soccer game yesterday. I happened to see a game. And I saw little boys playing on the same field with little girls. They're playing in the same league. They all play together. This has been going on for years, but I hadn't thought about it that much because I hadn't seen a lot of games. But when you take little boys and you put them in a contest with little girls, you're weakening those little boys because they're not going to play as hard as they would against another boy. They don't want to hurt girls. It's natural for men, even boys, to want to protect women or girls. It's just one little example. While I was at the game, I saw a flag at half-mast. Why is the flag at half-mast? Because President Biden has commanded that we are to put the flags at half-mast because some sex workers were killed in Atlanta by a sex fiend. And I'm not making light of the death of any human being, but you don't lower your flags. It used to be that when they lowered the flags, it was for somebody very serious, somebody who had done great things for America had passed, but it's been cheapened. And I guess we don't even ask the question anymore, why they're lowering the flags. So these are just a couple of things I saw. The day before that, Biden was walking up some stairs to a plane and tripped and fell several times, and tripped and ended up falling to his knees. This is supposedly the president of the United States. And this is being shown to the whole world. It's demoralization. Somebody, I think God is just looking down and looking at us and saying, essentially you've chosen Barabbas here. I know a lot of you didn't choose Barabbas. There was obviously a lot of foul play going on. But still, you put this man as your president and you haven't done anything about it. Nobody at any level, the Supreme Court, all the courts, the Supreme Court, the military, we were told by some of the Q followers, that the military is going to do something about it. Nobody ever did anything about it. And I begin to wonder about what kind of character, what kind of moral fiber do we have as Americans, even up to the highest levels. We think the military and the police, these people have moral fiber. They don't necessarily have moral fiber, unfortunately. I wish I could say they did. And I'm not against them. I'm actually very pro-police, very pro-military. But a lot of the people who have come into our military, come into our police, don't have that moral fiber anymore. And that has been carefully done and constructed by those in power. They don't want these people to have moral fiber. They don't want them to stand for the Constitution anymore. If they stood for the Constitution, they wouldn't be standing for many of the things that our leaders are pushing on us. So we've got a problem here. And at some point, we have decided to remove God from our lives. We don't care about anything higher than our own, self-satisfaction. And that is pulling us down. When I travel around, I see cities. I see places where I live locally, and I see other places. And you can see the drabness in areas. You can see the lack of life. You can see the lack of fiber that is there. And it's not about who's ruling us right now. It's not about all the things that we have over us that are a problem. All of the surveillance state that we have, the unconstitutional laws that are being pushed against us day and night. It's not really about that so much. It's about us. We are the kind of people who are allowing tyranny. We allow it, and a lot of us don't even seem to notice it or care, just going about our daily lives, slowly but surely losing every freedom that we have. So it's time that we look inward. It's time that we see what our relationship with God is, what our truth level is, and start waking up and start seeing what's going on around us, because it isn't going to change. It's not these external things. None of those are going to change. They're just going to get worse unless we become the kind of people who are about freedom, who demand freedom in everything around us. When we start demanding freedom of ourselves, our relationships, and look all around us, all the way up to the people at the highest levels, then we're going to we're going to get freedom. We're going to get freedom once we are those people. And if we don't become those people, then we're never going to get the freedom that we desire. And slowly but surely, and actually quickly now, we're going to descend into abject slavery and totalitarianism. It's a very scary thing, but somebody's got to talk about this stuff, and we need to make a change. Anyway, I don't mean to be a downer here today, but realistically, if I don't say this message, I know that we're going to lose more and more of what we got. And I'm all about freedom. This channel is about natural health, success, and freedom. There is no natural health and success or anything of that kind for anybody without freedom. So we have to think about these things very, very hard and not look for the easy solutions, but actually look within to find the fiber that it's going to take to be free. So thanks for being with me. I'd love to hear your comments on this. And again, go to oldschoolus.com for more of what we're doing. Thank you again, and look forward to seeing you again very, very soon.